Hello, everyone.
Hey,
Hello. Already
hey,
someone.
hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, everyone. How are you doing? Are you planning on reading? Are you planning on doing something else? Hi, Yumi.
Hey.
Hi, Rebecca. We're gonna be like this the whole time. Hello.
So many
So,
friends.
how are you, Steph, Jane? What are you gonna read?
So I'm actually don't think I'm gonna read during this sprint if that's okay. I think I'm gonna be productive because I need to
Mhm.
edit some YouTube videos.
Oh,
Ooh.
productive is always great.
Yeah, but I
Mhm.
might listen to the audio. I'm listening to the audiobook right now for How to Be an Anti-Racist, which is
Oh.
Mhm.
really, really good. Really, really good. So
Okay.
that might that'll be the reading that happens today. How about you, Jane?
So I'm currently reading Thundered, the second book in the Scythe trilogy, and I'm really in the end. Like I have something like 100 pages to go. So hopefully I'm going to finish it today. Hopefully I will finish most of it today in the live. So yes, I'm really excited.
How did you feel about the first one? Did you
So
love the first one?
yes, I loved the first one. Like it was one of the best reads of the year. It was so good. And until now, I'm really disappointment from the second one. Now it is good, but like it's three and a half stars for me. So I don't know, like I just feel like the first book was really plot driven and I am plot driven reader. And the second book just feels to me like a really character driven book and everything is really slow. So it's hard for me.
Mm.
Yes.
I love the first one like very much. I read it
Mm-hmm.
like in two sittings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm expecting a lot from the sequel, but apparently I should not.
No, so from what I saw, there is a lot of mixed opinions. Like a lot of people
Mm.
really love the second one and didn't love the first one. Like there is so many mixed opinions. From what I saw, usually people who love the first one love the second one less, and like the opposite. But maybe you will love the second one even more. Like we can't know, but I'm actually expecting a lot from the fourth one because I love the end so far. So I think I will have like where the story is going to go. But the second one just fell to me. But usually, like second books in series, like the middle books of the series, usually are more boring for me because they feel to me more slow than like the first one and the last one. So maybe it's just me.
That's pretty popular to say like it's the middle book syndrome or whatever. Like
Mhm.
the second book is
Yes.
like an in between plot, in between kind
Mhm.
of thing. So I
Mhm.
feel like it makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, Esme is here in the chat, so hello.
Right.
We love you too.
We love you, Esme.
Miss you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Holopox.
Oh.
I loved it. I loved it. And I'm happy that I actually started that series now because it's gonna be like 8 books long or something like that. So I'm just like,
Wow. Hmm.
yeah, 3 a.m. Thank you for
Wow.
being here, but don't forget to sleep.
Yes, it's important.
It's so important.
Yeah. Ooh,
Ooh,
writing
Yay.
sprints.
Productivity.
amazing.
Ah, John DNF
Oh,
actually cites.
oh my God.
Oh
Okay.
no.
So yes, actually, like I feel like a lot of people who didn't like the first one really like the second one, but like don't force yourself to read if you don't want to, because it's a long book. So it will take you time to like to read everything. So I can understand it. Like I felt like the first one was heavily plot driven. Like
Mm.
I love the characters, but it was mainly the plot. so I can get people who are usually looking more for the characters and didn't feel the characters in this book, so I
Mhm.
can get it.
Yeah, Steph, you haven't read it, right?
I haven't read it yet. I did bring it with me um, because I was planning on adding that to my TBR this summer.
Hmm.
But I feel like that's such a hard thing is like when everyone says, oh, like the second, third, or even fourth book is worth it, like try to get there. But
Hmm.
what if you get there and it's not worth it?
Yes. I understand. But
Oh,
Steph, I think that you will love the first one because it's really plot driven. Like
okay,
book,
good. I
the
love
plot
the
is
plot.
crazy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That looks great.
Yeah, it really like the pacing was really good. I was
Hmm.
never bored. And whenever
Yes.
like each chapter had a purpose. And
Hmm.
whenever I finished a chapter, I wanted to read a bit more and a bit more and a bit more. So it was really well done for me. But yeah, I feel like
Hmm.
whenever I read the first book and the first book is like so and people are like, yeah, but it's worth it. The last one is amazing. And I'm just like, why isn't the first one as good as the last one? You want to make me read the series. You don't want to make me
Hmm.
stop after the first one. So I
Mhm.
feel you, Steph.
Hmm.
It's hard to
It's
commit when
hard.
you're not sure.
Hmm.
It's hard. It's kind of like, I don't know, but would you rather like have the first season of a TV show be really good and the last season be really bad, or have the first season really bad and the finale be really good? Like which one would you rather
It's a
have?
hard question. Yes. Like I want both. I want also the start and also the end to be good. But yes, it's a hard question.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, but if you don't like the first season, do you continue with that?
Usually no. Like we don't
Yes.
at least I've never had that conversation over a TV show.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you guys have had that, but I've never heard someone say like, "Oh, just get through the first two seasons of this show, and the last season's really good." It's like, no, just don't watch it. I don't like it. Uh,
I
Yes.
mean, I had that with The Office. Like
oh, really?
the first season of it, I was like, okay, it's good, but I don't know. I'm not that interested with it. Then I continued it and I got attached to the characters more and more. And at the end, I actually cried because it was so emotional.
Oh.
And so it happened to me. Yeah, it was a TV show, which is weird now that I think of it. But yeah.
It's great. I love The
It
Office.
actually happens also not in series. Also, like if you're looking at a book at a standalone, there is a lot of standalones that I see that people just say it's so slow and the pacing is so slow in the start, but the end worth it. So like I see it a lot also in standalones.
Hmm.
So yes.
It's pretty common.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, we tend to read more series than standalones, I feel. No?
You know, I was thinking about that and thinking about how fast this year is going. I don't know if you guys filmed your like mid-year book tag
Hmm.
yet.
Yes.
But I'm getting ready to film that soon and just thinking about like, okay, everything in this video is series. Maybe next year the resolution should be just only standalones.
So I personally feel like actually I read more standalones this year than series. I don't know, like I had a reading slump like in the 2 months ago, and my reading wasn't the best. So I just wanted a lot of really short things. But now, like I love most of what I read. I can't stop reading. I enjoy reading so much, like since I got out of the reading slump. So I'm getting back more and more into series. So I feel like if you're enjoying reading and you're in a good reading mood, because we all have times when we don't want to read.
Mm.
So I feel like series is something that a lot of people read a lot of times, all the time, because it has more of plot, like it's
Mhm.
more deep.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
also all the fandoms, they're usually from series because you
Hmm.
have more time to get attached to the characters. I mean,
Hmm.
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. Everyone
Oh,
DNFing the last one.
really? Wow.
Oh,
Wow, interesting. Okay, now I'm afraid to read the last one. I'm actually reading it also physically and also in audio, like at the same time. The first one I read only physically. But it was hard for me in the start, like to keep reading because it was really slow in the start. So I just listened and read at the same time,
Mm.
and I read really fast like this. So just kept moving, and it was really fun. So maybe I
Mm.
will do it also for the fourth one.
Mhm.
Now I'm nervous to read it.
Wow. See, that's so weird to me because I feel like you put in so much effort to get through the series and not to
Mhm.
finish the last one. I can't even imagine.
Yes.
I mean, she said for now,
For now, that's
so
true.
she might pick it up later, but yeah. I mean,
I
I'm
was
Mhm.
all for DNFing books. Like, if you
Mhm.
don't like it, don't waste your time reading it. But the last one,
Mm. I mean, it could also, is it called a soft DNF or like just, I've done that a couple times with like maybe the format, which just wasn't the best, like maybe needed to switch to audio or something,
Mhm.
mm,
to get through it. It's normal.
Yes, that's a good way usually to get through a book. Like, don't force yourself to get through a book, but if this is the case, the last book in a series that you really want to, oh my God, my cats are going crazy. Okay. So if you're hearing like my cats in the background, I'm sorry. But yes, like if you're reading the last book, maybe switching to audio. And like for
mm,
me, it's hard to read, like to listen to fantasy or sci-fi in audio. So I'm just doing both, and I can read it like in 2.5 speed or 3
Mhm.
speed, like
Oh,
really, really fast.
that's
Yes, really
magic.
fast because I'm reading it and I'm listening, and I
yeah.
like I understand everything. So it's really
Oh,
easy.
you're physically reading it and listening at
Yes.
the same time?
Yes, it's because I really love audiobooks, but fantasy and sci-fi, like you miss a lot of things all the time. But if I'm reading it, I also can read faster because if I'm listening only to audio, I can't do three speed. Like it's too much. But if I'm reading and listening, it's really, really easy. Like I I did it for a book last month, and this is my second time doing it, and it's really, really good. Like if there is a long book that I'm intimidated by, it's a really good way to get through the book, and like it's enjoyable for me.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually do that when I'm bored because you know when sometimes you read and then after a while you realize that you did not memorize anything you just read. Well, when I
Exactly.
listen and read at the same time, I can focus more, let's say.
Hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I do that when I'm bored. I mean, with the book, not in general, with the book.
Hmm. Yes, it's also like less tiring because you're less active. Like someone reads the book for you, so you need
Mm,
like it's less active. It's I don't know, like it's easier.
yeah,
Mhm.
I agree.
Parks and Rec also here is like that. Like very
Like
slow at the
office?
beginning and then it gets better. I don't know that one.
I think so. Yeah, I haven't really watched that show, but I think I've heard the same thing.
Mm.
Mhm.
Had that with Game of Thrones series. I stopped watching it after season 3.
I love
Wow.
Thrones. Oh, even though the ending, I didn't like the very end, but I'm obsessed with Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I
I
actually read
think it would
the
be.
first.
Hmm?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just wanted to say that I read the first book of Game of Thrones when I was 14, like really young.
Mhm.
It was like my first ever adult fantasy, and it was good, just really long. And I was 14, like I wanted to leave.
That's heavy for 13. That's heavy.
Yeah.
It was really heavy, yes.
But did you enjoy it at the time?
Yes, really. It was like, oh my God, my God. It was really amazing because it was so different. Like it was so intense. And I, those kind of readers who love when characters dies in book and like really dies and not coming back to life. Like I love seeing characters suffer because it's so realistic. And I love when
Mm.
books are realistic. So it was like really amazing for me.
Your cat just really wants to be in the video.
No, no, I think he just wants to run. Maybe we will see him, but he never. Like I have two cats, and the
Mhm.
cat, the girl, she's always comes in videos sometimes, but the boy never, never comes to videos. He
Yeah,
doesn't
I
like
think
the
we only
camera.
have one cat because I think we always see the same one each time, right?
It's so true. The second one just never comes to the couch, like so you can see him.
So funny.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
have three cats and just the same one every time I'm filming. Any other time of day, she's always taking a nap or doing something else. But the moment I sit down with my camera, she wants to come and say, "Hey, what are you doing?" I was
She loved the camera.
like,
I mean, they're cute. We love them for that. Oh,
Mhm. Yes.
yeah. Okay. Do you want to go for 20 minutes
Sure.
Mhm.
to start? Or would you like 30 minutes right away?
Both are good for me.
Yeah, whatever works. If you want to start off shorter and then work our way up.
Mhm.
Yep, we can do that. Okay, I'm gonna try to share my screen and
Mhm.
share the sound. So we have a
Ooh.
little ASMR at the same time.
Yes.
So I hope it works. Share audio. Let me know if you can hear something.
Mhm.
Perfect. Okay. You ready?
Ready.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Happy reading.
Hello.
Hey, that was so relaxing.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I don't know if you usually listen to like ASMR or something relaxing while reading or doing something.
Like I love to read in music.
Oh, your
It's
mic is really funny,
relaxing.
Jane.
You in a sci-fi.
Yeah,
You
you
talk
sound
like a
like Darth
robot.
Vader. What just happened? That was so cool.
I loved it, but
You sound like a villain.
I don't know how it comes. But how did
Me
you
now.
do with editing stuff?
Really good. I, I kind of want to show you. Hold on. I have this thing that I
Mhm.
do where because I'm editing my moving vlog from when I moved to my dorm. And so I have this thing that I do where I make a little map of my head and kind of like moving across the country.
Oh,
Oh,
I love that.
that's so cool.
So hold on, I'll show you. Wait, can I open it? Okay, there's one. I gotta open them all because it's like I'm turning it into like a GIF. Hold on.
Oh, I love that.
Give me a
These
sec.
are the tiny things that makes a
Mhm.
huge difference in
Yeah.
vlogs, etc. Yeah.
It does. It makes a big difference in the vlog. Like once you get there and you see them all. Okay, I think I got it in order. Hold on, I'm gonna share screen. Wait, Jane, is your mic working?
You can hear me okay?
Yes. So much better.
Yes. Great.
Okay, you might see yourselves for a second. Can you see my screen?
No.
No.
Can you see yourself? Oh no, wait, share. 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 Okay, can you see my screen now? Ah, no, I can't wait. Hold on, let me share this. Share. Oh no, why can't I share? That makes me sad.
You cannot?
uh, Chrome has lost permission to capture your. Oh, I think it has to do something with my privacy settings. All right, give me a minute and then I'll share. You guys got.
No worries.
Okay.
How is the book, Jane?
It's okay. I read something like I think 20 pages, maybe a little bit more. It get into the part that I love more. Like I'm enjoying it way more than the start. Also, I really
Mm.
love the chapter that I read so far. Like I really really love the chapter, so I'm getting to the fun part of the book. But like most of it was okay. But at least I'm getting to the good part. Wait, Sasha, what are you reading? Like you told us, I can't remember already.
So I'm reading Rule of Wolves, so the sequel to
Oh.
King of Scars, and I'm like on page 175, so I've read that
Hmm.
much. I have that left. And I had like yesterday I was thinking about the whole fandom and whatever. I'm a huge fan of Six of Crows and Crooked
Hmm.
Kingdom. And then I realized that I was not a fan of any other books. Like I
Hmm.
like them, but I wasn't like a huge fan. So I have them all here, but I really loved Crooked Kingdom and Six of Crows. But like the Grisha or King of Scars or Ninth House, they were 3 stars for me. So still
Hmm.
good, but I just realized that yesterday. I don't know how come because I always recommend like yes you have to read Lee Bardugo, Six of Crows, it's amazing, blah blah blah, but then I realized that's the only one that I would recommend.
And you love it, like what you already now, Rule of Wolf,
It's not that
or
I don't like it, it's just that
it's
I don't
average.
like the turn it's taking. Like I it's average. Like the thing with her books is that I love the world she created. like the whole
Mm-hmm.
system and the
Mm-hmm.
cities and the magic and everything in there. I'm a huge fan of it. It's just that the way this written, the way we read about each character, I don't connect to them anymore as much as I did like in Six of Crows. Like I don't have the same connection with the plot and
Mm-hmm.
the people in it. So I mean, I'm still gonna read everything Grisha related. Yeah, I
I
don't know.
actually hear that a lot. Like, I'm not sure about King of Scars, but I hear that a lot about like Grishaverse and Six of Crows. Like, a lot of people say that Grishaverse is okay, and Six of Crows is like amazing. Yeah, like it's not unpopular opinion. I hear that a
Mm,
lot, and I actually started to read Shadow and Bone. I think 2 or 3 months ago. Like, it was
mhm,
in my time of the reading slam, so I stopped reading it after 100, 150. I do want to get to it because I really want to read Six of Crows and I want to read
mm,
the whole Grishaverse before that. And I really loved, like, I really loved the world from what I saw so far. But the
mm,
characters were okay. Like, they were just boring. I don't know, they
yeah.
were just okay, but I really want to read Six of Crows. Like, I keep hearing only good things about Six of Crows. Seems like everyone love it so much.
Same. I haven't read any of them either, but everyone keeps telling me to just read Six of Crows because
Hmm.
that's the one that's worth it. Or at the
Hmm.
most, I'm not going to read any of the other ones.
Yeah, I would like recommend Six of Crows, maybe not the others, but the thing is that like I read first Six of Crows, where the apparently, I mean, saying that you should read like the Grisha verse first, and actually after, so I finished Six of Crows, the duology, then I read the Grisha verse, and I understood then why it was supposed to be the other way. I mean, why
Hmm.
it's better because like you're gonna read Six of Crows and you're gonna understand everything, but there are tiny bits, tiny details. You're just gonna be like, huh? Why? What? And it's not like a huge problem to understand the book and what's going on, but
Uh-huh.
knowing about these details after makes it even more magical. Like if that makes any sense.
It
So
does.
there is like a way to read it, and obviously don't read King of Scars if you haven't read any of the others. Doesn't make any sense. You won't understand anything. But yeah, I don't know. We shall see. Did you find a way to share your screen?
I did, but I just had to drop it into the movie maker first. So
Ooh.
like 2 seconds. It's fine. It gave me a reason to just edit it anyway. Just so I would be opposite.
No worries.
But okay, I think I can. I think I can do it now.
Oh, sounds
Esme is
perfect.
playing.
Is it
Yeah.
letting it?
Go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay, 2 seconds. How does this wait? How does this run? Let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hold on. I'm playing around with all the settings. Hold on. I'm gonna end it right here. Ha. There we go. Okay, let's try this. Share
The
screen.
suspense here.
I know, right? Can I share that screen? No, I still can't share. Oh, that sucks.
Oh,
I'll figure it out. Maybe the next after the next one or something, I'll figure it out.
that's weird. That's weird.
Now I really want to see the vlog. Like, I'm so curious to
Yeah,
see how
me
it will
too.
look.
I'm trying.
So I just answered that. King of Scars was a 3 stars, I believe, for me. But yeah, when is the vlog coming out? That so we know
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay, great.
So everyone, Wednesday,
Yes.
check your
Mhm.
notifications. Yeah. I don't know. But have you read Ninth House by Lee Bardugo? It has nothing to do with the Grishaverse. Neither?
I have it, but I still didn't read it. I hope, like, this is the exact one of the books that I thought about when we talked about the standalones that are really slow in
Mm,
the beginning. So, like, I hear a lot of people say that it's really, really slow burn, and only in the end it starts to get intense. which isn't my favorite kind of book, so I'm a little bit
Mm.
nervous to start it.
Yeah, it is slow because the main character is actually discovering things. So there are things
Mhm.
happening, but it's not like huge action scenes, let's say.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was also like mixed. Like you had people loving it, you had people hating it. I mean,
Mhm.
for every popular book out there, but yeah,
Yes, I
I don't
heard a
believe.
lot of mixed opinions.
Yeah, I believe there is no book everyone loves.
That's
Like,
of course, yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think I figured it out, but it says I need to leave the chat and come back in. Is that okay?
Okay.
okay,
Yes, of
yeah,
Okay.
course.
Okay, give me 2 seconds. If I leave, let's see. Quit.
Okay, now it's we are both here. Wait, so how much everyone read? How much did you read from your books, and which books do you read? Tell us
yeah,
everything.
yeah. I want to know everything about everyone's reading. I've read only one chapter. I mean, 20 minutes. I cannot read more than 20 pages. Like I'm like 1 minute per page, especially when the
Hmm.
book like is tall. Oh, she's
Hmm.
back. Wait.
Ha ha.
Okay.
Huzzah!
Hey.
Okay, I just got a new laptop, so I need to like access, like
Hmm.
set up all the permissions and everything.
Yes, I also have a new laptop, and like I went to Safari and then I went to StreamYard, and it says to me that StreamYard doesn't support Safari, and I was like, what? So I just went to Chrome instead.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm sharing. Sasha, do you see anything on your side? Do you see?
Yay! Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
you can see. Okay, wait. So if I do this, can you can you see my screen?
Ah,
Oh
and the
my
card.
god.
Yeah.
It's
That's
so
wait, how do I escape it? It's that. I don't know if you can see like my head and it's going.
Ah.
wow.
This took me.
It's
Wow.
so pretty.
You said it's creepy?
I love it. I love it.
Wow, yes, it's so like wow, it's amazing.
That's so funny.
Yeah. And it's like it
Okay.
takes time to do it, right?
It takes
Mhm.
time. Just those like little extra, I guess maybe this is like a booktube insider thing, but like those little extra edits that make the video so special take so much time.
Yes.
But they're
Yes.
so worth it.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
they are. Yeah.
they make the video really special.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it shows like the person's personality and taste, etc. So really, really,
Mm-hmm.
really do
Yeah.
love that. 2 chapters
Oh.
of Hotbox. Are you enjoying it? I hope you are. Ooh.
Oh, that's a lot. Amazing.
Can you say what it is about? I mean, no obligation, just being curious.
Yes, tell us.
Oh, I've
It's
read like,
interesting.
hey, it's over here. That's Yumi's graphic novel, always.
Oh, that's
And
Oh,
beautiful.
it's beautiful. It's so
wow.
short, but so much emotion in it. I really, really enjoyed it.
The
So,
cover is gorgeous.
That
Can
is
you show
yeah,
us the illustration style?
I can show you the beginning. Like,
Mm-hmm.
she asked a friend to do it for her. So it's like friends doing it.
Oh, that's
wow. It's
pretty.
stunning.
So, yeah,
That's so pretty. Oh my
always.
God.
Yeah. So, 10 pages of Sense and Sensibility. Oh, I don't know that one.
Mm-hmm, me neither.
That's a classic. I haven't read it, but
Hmm.
I've heard a lot.
Who's the author?
Oh gosh, I don't want to say the wrong person. And is it Jane Austen?
I don't know.
No, who is it? It is Jane Austen. Okay, yeah.
Oh, I
Okay.
have not read that one.
Okay.
20 pages of The Hobbit. I have like 15 pages till the end.
Wow. Oh my
Ah,
God.
I want to reread it. I love that book so much. Yeah. 22 pages of the economics books. Big ideas, simply explained. Love that. Love the title. Reading the Lost Apothecary.
Oh, it's a new book. It's a new release. I heard a lot of people talk about it. I think
Yeah.
it's a new
I think
release. Yes.
I've seen
Like with the purple
cover.
cover, if I'm not wrong.
Oh,
I think it's the book with the purple cover.
yes. Oh, yeah, with the bottle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me show everyone. So that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty. Like, I'm not a
Yes,
fan of
the cover.
purple, but I really love that color.
Ooh, that's really
Mm-hmm.
nice cover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cover is pretty.
Mm-hmm. Hats off to the cover designer.
Mm.
Thanks.
See?
It's a nice little break.
Love for Holobox. Oh, it's a secret.
Ooh.
Oh.
I mean, I love that as much as I hate it. Enjoying Holobox. Good to hear. Yes, you need to get always. Thank you for writing.
I'm excited to check it out.
Yeah, it's really good. Like I read
Yes,
it
it
like
looks
a year
amazing.
ago. Yeah, I've read that one.
Yeah, art
I have
style is
not.
really, really important to me. So that looks
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
Did
Uh,
you move to Maine?
Technically, no. I'm dorming for the summer. I just started graduate school to get my master's. Getting my master's in fine art. I'm a fine artist. So I'll be here until August, and then I'll be going back home.
Do you
Yeah,
love it
that's
there?
good.
Hmm?
Do you love it? Yes.
I do. It's so nice here. It's really nice. I can understand why it's called like, I think it's called like the vacation capital here. Like this is where a lot of people come to vacation, and I
Mm-hmm.
understand why it's so beautiful.
Oh, that's amazing.
There's forests, and actually, there's a random desert here. It's the only desert this far north, and it's very small. It's very strange. Natural forest desert.
Like whenever you say desert, and you imagine like a very long, like you
No,
cannot see the end of it.
no, it's really small. It's just I don't know what happened in that area that caused a random desert in the middle of the forest, but it's cool.
We
It
cannot
sounds
wait to see
beautiful.
all the vlogs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Good luck for your
Thank
master.
you.
Hello, and thank you for
Hi.
joining us. It's okay if you are not planning on reading. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
But you're trying to read the last 60 pages of Soulbinder.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you
Yes, we
are
are not
loving
reading
it.
for the read along. Like everyone just read what they are reading. That's okay. You can read whatever you want. Like no
Mhm.
one of us is reading A Torch Against the Night yet. Like
Not yet.
Sasha already read it, but Steph and I didn't read it yet. I'm going to read it like this week, like in a few days. So I'm really excited.
Not
Or
gonna
nervous.
say anything.
We'll keep it to the live show.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but we need to talk about it. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, okay. Do you want to go for 30 minutes this time?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
hmm I'm gonna try to share my screen and hopefully no internet issue this time.
Yes. It's okay. It's okay if it does.
Okay. Uh, so we have a different vibe this time.
Oh.
Hmm. I'm still discovering like how StreamYard works even after using it so many times. Share. Okay, and go. Hello.
Hey.
I'm trying to stop the music on my side. Oh, good. How did you do?
Good, I think I read something like 40 pages, which is good. And yes, I have 60 pages left to go. So, like, I'm really in the end.
You can definitely finish that tonight.
Yes, I
Yeah.
won't go to sleep before I finish it tonight. That, yes, that's definitely.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Thank you. I just want to start more books, so you have to finish this one.
I'm almost done editing my video, so
Amazing.
Yeah. How long does it take you to actually edit your vlogs usually?
it depends on how long the vlog is.
Mm.
This one is a little under 30 minutes, and it also depends on the headspace, but I think just like compiling the video and without all the extra little fun things, like fun
Hmm.
elements, usually about maybe like max 2 hours, like between 1 and 2 hours.
Oh, that's good.
But then because of all like the little animations and stuff, it's
Mhm.
taking me like 4 hours. I
Hmm.
Yeah.
don't know if that's the same for you guys.
Yeah. It depends. I don't know. Yeah, it really depends on if I'm just talking or if I film like random things and I want like a music on it or whatever. Um, but yeah, I would say usually 2 hours for a 30-minute vlog. Seems
Hmm.
fair. Yeah. Yep, yep. Ooh. I mean, it's a reread for you, but
Hmm.
Hmm.
yeah, it was a bit different. Like it was randomly picked. I hope you enjoyed that one as well. The Nature of Witches. That's a book I added to my TBR yesterday or 2 days ago.
Mm.
It sounds amazing because it's like centuries ago where witches actually control the weather and they make it livable or whatever. And something is going wrong. I don't know if it's like because of something coming or because there is a problem with their magic, whatever. but the weather is all over the places because they cannot control it anymore, from what I understood. So it's like it sounds different from other witches power kind of thing from other books. So, and it's a debut. I think it's the first book by that author. So, but it sounds good.
That sounds good.
Yes,
Yeah.
it sounds
29 pages,
also
32.
You guys are doing so great.
Yeah.
Oh,
oh,
Nina.
she's
I hope she's
okay.
okay. Yeah.
Yes.
22.
Amazing.
Yes, I love to hear that. I mean, I haven't read the book,
Amazing.
but if you already have good feelings about it, I mean, ooh, looks like you write like 500 words half an hour, every half an hour,
Hmm.
20 minutes,
Wait.
even if you
That's a lot.
got sidetracked by TikTok. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's a lot.
I think it's a lot in half an hour.
Yeah. I'm not a writer, so I only wrote like random fan fiction years ago.
I actually do love to write. Like I was writing most of my life. I just got to like a really huge reading slump a year, like 2, 3 years ago. I was in a 2, 3 years reading slump. It was like just 2, 3 years that I didn't read, didn't write, didn't anything. And I got back into reading a year ago. And since then, I didn't got back into writing because I feel like I get a lot of inspiration for like to write from really good books, and I didn't read a lot of really good books until now. Like now I'm starting to enjoy more reading, so I feel like I
Mm.
will get back into writing also pretty soon.
Do you feel like you need to read more in order to write more?
I think yes, because like language wise and all the technical stuff, like not idea wise you don't need to read, but it gives you a lot of inspiration. And also like language, as you read more you have more good language, like you're reading more things, you are reading more like literature language.
Mm.
It's not the same language how we speak, it's like a different language. So when I'm reading more I feel like it writing goes easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I think it's
In
like
what
that.
language do you write? Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
So when I wrote like a few years ago, I wrote only in my native language because I didn't read in English. Like
Mm.
I read in English a little bit, but like really a little bit. And only
Mm.
this past year, when I got back into reading, I also got to read more English books because there is much more variety. Like
Mm.
I just want to read books that weren't translated to my native language. So I feel like I wrote in English a few times, but most of the time I wrote in my native language. If I will go back into writing, I guess I will try both. Like there was a time that I wrote a story in my native language and a story in
Mm.
English. So maybe I will do both, like to try both because it sounds really interesting for me to try both things, like two different stories and see how it goes.
That's amazing.
I
That's
would
a lot
like,
of work. That sounds
yeah,
amazing.
Mhm.
I approve. I want to see that.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know where I would start if I was like to write again. Like,
The start is like the most hard part, I think. Like like to start and to end feels to me like the most
mm,
hard part.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because when you're in it, you just keep going, right?
Yes. Not always. Everyone like writes differently, and I know that there is
Mm.
a lot of people that it's easier for them, like to start, and the middle is the hard part. But I don't know. Like it depends.
Mm.
So.
Yeah, I guess it depends on like if you prepare everything before, if you know what's gonna
Mhm.
happen, if you know the little connections like between the chapters,
Mhm.
the characters,
Research.
etc. I guess it depends on what
Mm-hmm.
kind of book you're writing and what kind of
Mm-hmm.
writer you are. So
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, there is a lot of different types of writers, so everyone
mm,
just writes differently. Everyone there has their own struggles. So, mhm.
yeah. So oh yeah, Mooney came to say hello when we were reading. She's
Oh,
doing fine. She's like sleeping. She ate, she played, she slept. I just a dog life.
Amazing.
living the best life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
maybe it's a heat as well. Like last week, it was horrible here in Europe. Now it's like kind of better. It's not that hot anymore, so we can breathe. But maybe
Mhm.
that's the weather as well.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I
also
don't
for
know.
me, it was like so hot last week. Like,
Mm.
just I couldn't go to work. It was really, really hot. I just worked from home because I couldn't go to the bus station. It was just horrible.
Oh, really?
Hmm. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, I just felt really bad from the heat, and it usually don't happens to me because I'm used to the heat. But the last year I was at home also in the summer, so I guess it's
Mm,
harder for me like to get used to the heat again
Mm-hmm.
because
yeah.
it was a long time since I was like in such conditions.
Yeah, but I feel like when it's hot and you have to take public transport or whatever, it's even worse because it's always
Yes.
packed. And that
Yes.
many people in that little space, it's
Hmm.
I can
So
imagine people, yeah.
I have like I'm lucky because my work is like really convenient
Mm,
location wise. All the buses are not really full, and like usually when I go to the bus, it's pretty like there isn't a lot of people, so I got lucky because
mm,
again the location is really good, like from where I live. But yes, it's like hard, especially the walk to the bus station. Also, if it's only a minute, like in the bus there is air conditioner, so everything okay.
oh,
But outside of the bus, yes. Yes, I don't know like how is it for you, but where I live, we have air conditioners in the buses because it's just so hot here. You can't without it. Like you would just melt if there wasn't a air conditioner in the bus.
yeah, I'm lucky I have my car. My car has AC, so I
Yes.
don't bother, but we don't have AC in bus or trains or whatever.
Hmm.
So whenever I had to take one,
Oh, it's
I try to
hard.
avoid during summer, but
It's
yeah.
hard. Yes. No,
No.
we have air conditioner everywhere.
But I guess in some countries it's like not a luxury, it's like a necessity. You
Yes.
need
Yes.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So,
Yes. Yes, for me, it's like exactly it. Like
mm,
in my country, the opposite, we are not really used to cold. So,
see,
what, like every time that I go to vacation in Europe, I always see, like in the hotel or Airbnb, all the heat. Like there is always in the bathroom things that heat the bathroom and everything,
hmm,
and also the floors sometimes are heated,
yeah,
which is cool. Like we don't have this thing because like it's cold in the winter, but not really. It's more of an fall and not winter. Like I think.
Yeah, it's
mm,
just hot all the time.
Hmm. Unfortunately, I hate it. It's so hard.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, you always will find better elsewhere. Like you always think, I don't know. I don't know, but it's not that cold here. I mean, I guess it depends where in Europe.
Hmm.
Uh, but it's like humid, so it feels like it is colder than it is. Like when I
Hmm.
lived in Toronto, when I had like minus 35, minus 45 degrees like Celsius, it was cold. I'm not gonna lie, it was cold,
Hmm.
but it's not the same as when it's here minus 5 because
Hmm.
it's dry. So
Mhm.
it's really not the same. It doesn't go to your bones or whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to explain that, but it's like a healthy kind of cold. And here it's
Mm-hmm.
just like, I don't know. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's very different depending on where you go. Because I live on the East Coast, United
Mm,
States, and where it gets very humid here. Even when it's very hot, it's very humid.
yeah.
But if you go west, then it switches to the dry hot, and there's two completely
Mm.
different kinds of hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. When it's
we.
humid, you just leave the house and you're all sticky.
Yeah, it's like you took a shower.
Yes, it's horrible.
Like you're
Yes,
in the
it's
sauna.
also usually humid for me. So I just like I sweat all the time. It's horrible. Like I come to work all sweating.
I
Yes, it's
mean,
hard.
what can you do against that? Like it's natural.
Yes. At least we have air conditioner at work, so after a few minutes, like everything is okay again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Mooney is living her best life. I know. Have not done any writing since the 1900s. What?
Okay, that's okay.
That's long time. Yeah.
Mhm.
I hope everything's okay.
I do that in the summer too.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, I'm okay. I'm used to it.
You're close. You're not too far from where I live. I live in New Jersey, so we get the same kind of weather.
Yeah. Yeah, here I don't know. Like yesterday I was watching a live Jade's live from Jade Reads, and she
Hmm.
had some kind of snow and she's in the UK. I was like,
No.
what? She was like, it's so cold here. I'm like, what? This is
Wow,
so
wow.
weird. It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Like the weather is all over the place. That's insane.
Yes.
I
I
mean,
don't
I
have
want snow,
snow,
but
never. I never
no.
had snow. No.
In the
Like
northern
I
hemisphere in June? That's so weird.
Yeah,
yes. In June. It's really weird. Wow, yes, the
yeah.
world is getting really fucked up.
We had that one summer when I was in Bosnia. So it
Hmm.
was like 40 degrees. It was so hot, whatever. And then it started, how do you say that? Hailing, the ice. And it
Hmm.
was so big that it destroyed all the windows. And it was like just for 5 minutes and then it stopped. And again, 40 degrees.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like, what just happened? And
Wait,
you went
I'm in
outside like,
shock. What?
it was shocking because you have that a few minutes of like what just happened, and you leave the house, you go outside, and you see all the neighbors watching the cars, their windows. I
Wow.
mean, I'm laughing now. I wasn't laughing then, but yeah,
Yes,
Oh
those kind
no.
of things you laugh about them only later.
yeah.
Oh
But that's the
no.
kind of weather we have here when it's like too hot and humid, and you feel like it's heavy on you. You're gonna have hail at one point.
Hmm.
So yeah,
I don't think I've experienced hail that big.
Me neither.
Small amounts.
yeah. An electric blanket on?
Like a blanket that warm itself.
Yes, I love electric blankets.
Seriously?
Yeah, I have one.
I didn't know it was a thing.
Yeah, hold on, I'll show you. Hold on. Where is it?
Oh my gosh. And is it cold now in Australia? Because it's winter now. But I feel like, is it like winter -10 or winter 10 degrees? I don't know.
For me, winter is like 18 degrees. It's like fall, okay? It's not really winter. Oh wow.
So it's really helpful. It's kind of like you have a heating pad.
Hmm.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it's a little, mine is small. It's a little blanket, and
Hmm.
you plug it in the electricity, and it comes with this little switch, and you can set the
Ooh,
temperature, and so you can just like keep warm, and it heats you. It's
it
so
I
looks
mean,
so cute.
Yeah, it looks like cute and I could use it.
It's so comfortable, especially like when you have a stomach ache or something, and you can
Yeah.
just put it
Mhm.
on your stomach. Oh, it's so good.
I never seen one.
I definitely suggest it. It's very helpful.
I'm gonna check that
Mhm.
later. I mean, are you ever used to to it? Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm used to it in Belgium. We have that like every single. I'm not gonna say every single week, but we have that very often. But not that huge. Like we have tiny ones, but it's freezing cold here. Yeah, but what is freezing cold for you?
Mhm. Yes, for everyone, freezing cold is a different.
Yeah, it's true. I wonder what is the coldest it gets usually where you are in Australia? I'm curious.
Yeah, because Jen, you just said 18 for you is winter, right?
Like we have sometimes 10. Like 10 is the minimum, I think. Like maybe 9 or 8, but I don't remember ever being less than 8. Usually it's between 15 and 18. Like only at night it maybe comes to 10. So like yes, we don't really have winter. I call it fall. Like for me it's fall. It's not winter. We don't have snow. It's only rain. And it's also really short. Like usually it's really short and then hot again. So yes, we just don't have winter. Unfortunately, because I'm more of a winter type. And maybe I say it because I didn't live in snow, but like every time that I see snow, it's also like I prefer that I would be cold than hot. Like it's not comfortable in both ways, but I prefer for the weather to be colder.
Yeah, I feel you. When it's cold, you just add a blanket.
Yes,
When it's hot,
exactly.
what can you do? I
Hmm.
mean, what can you do? Take a shower, a cold
Exactly.
shower, put ice cubes on yourself, like, yeah.
Exactly.
Put them to read with a 5-day-old baby.
Congratulations.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations. Oh,
Congratulations.
I mean, if it's your baby.
That's
Anyway,
true.
congratulations.
If not, then congratulations to whoever the new mom is.
Yeah. 0.
Is that 0 Celsius? I'm assuming.
That's the next
Yeah,
question.
I'm assuming.
I think that only the US
I think
uses
it's just us.
Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Yes, I
So
think like all the world uses Celsius except the
we're just
US, but
being
I can be
difficult
like
as
wrong.
usual. We have to be difficult. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's like
I mean,
spring for us, kind of.
yeah. Yeah, spring. Some maybe like the end of autumn, like fall,
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah.
End of autumn, it usually gets there. I think here, trying to do the math, Celsius, would that be like negative 20, I think? It's like
Wow.
the like maybe
I
January.
never been in a negative 20. I think that I was in a negative 5. I think like I was in Europe a few times in the winter. Negative 5, maybe. I don't think 10. Like I never was in negative 20, so I don't really know how it feels. I just like hear
Mm.
from my parents all the time that it's horrible and
Mm,
it's hard. But like I don't know.
yeah, it's hard.
Um, I apparently 0 Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah, that's
possible?
like spring. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, -7.
No, I don't think so. 0 Celsius. Because Fahrenheit is always higher.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe you mean like
Opposite?
that, yes, like 0 Fahrenheit.
Oh my gosh. 0.
Yeah, it feels something like it needs to be higher.
Oh yeah, 0 Fahrenheit is minus 17.7 Celsius. Yep,
Hmm.
you were right.
Hmm.
I mean, I cannot remember that kind of things. I have Google for that. Hmm. Oh, yes. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. I remember
Hmm.
that.
Yes, that's logical.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you're still right. You're still right. So
Yeah.
Just
okay.
the opposite.
Oh, Tasha
Yeah,
answered our question up above a little bit. With the baby.
she's an angel. Yeah. I mean, hope you're
Yay.
gonna get some pages right in between.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you want to go for one more 30 minutes?
So I would prefer maybe 20 minutes because it's
Yeah,
getting already really late for me. It's like 10 p.m. and I do work
10 p.m.
tomorrow. So, mhm.
Let's do it.
Sure. We can do that. Let me find like a random 20-minute video. Mm,
You
I
just
love that
search
channel.
20 minute ASMR timer, music
Yeah.
timer.
Oh, there is a relaxing soft snow falling. Let's try
Oh,
this one.
perfect for our
Do
conversation.
That's the perfect readathon for that. I mean, read along, sorry. Okay.
Yes, like the opposite. We have a background of the desert.
That wouldn't be fun otherwise. Okay.
Happy reading.
Hello.
Hey, how'd you guys do?
I've read one chapter. I'm on page 220 out of 600. Something just happened. So
Ooh.
I'm intrigued, still not loving it, but something happened.
Yes, I stopped like literally before they were supposed to say a really huge decision, like in the middle of the sentence. But I wanted to stop in the middle and not start to read the decision and to know and then stop. It will be much harder. So I just stopped in the middle.
It's
Yes, I
so
have
hard when the
40.
story ends like at that like climax, like, oh no, just hurry.
Yes, I have 40 pages to go. Like, so little.
Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I cannot wait to read that book, so. What about the editing stuff?
I finished. Yay.
Oh, amazing.
Yes, it is oh gosh, what's the word? Rendering the video right now? Is that what it's called?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Exporting.
That's
rendering.
exporting, that's what it is. It's exporting the
Hmm.
video right now. Yay. Oh, there we go. Done. Look at that. Just
Oh, that was fast.
woo.
Yeah. In which uh, program do you edit?
Oh, iMovie.
Hmm.
I would love
I
to
started
do
with iMovie.
what's it called? Premiere
I,
Pro.
I edited with Premiere Pro and I switched to Final Cut Pro this week, like past week, because I got a new computer.
Nice.
So I'm trying to decide which one is best for me.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer Final Cut. I don't know. But it's just a way like how you used to like
Hmm.
to use it. Like the I don't know. I feel like they're both amazing. Like
Hmm.
Premiere or Final Cut, the worst like each other. I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
I don't
for
know.
now, I think that I prefer Final Cut, but it's hardly to say. I have 3 months free trial, so I have time to decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would need a better computer so I can use those. I don't think mine has enough RAM to handle that, but one day.
But to be honest, I started with iMovie, and the only
Hmm.
thing that bothered me about iMovie is like you couldn't exactly cut where you wanted. At least on my computer, like it was always like off like half a second or whatever. That's the only thing that bothered me, and I switched to Final Cut Pro. But honestly, iMovie is already like a very good program
Mhm.
editing wise.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It does generally everything that you need to do YouTube videos.
yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. 20 pages,
Amazing.
almost
Ooh,
300 words.
Yay.
amazing.
Oh, baby cuddles.
Ooh.
26 pages, and the main character saved her
Oh,
cat. We
Yay.
love to hear that.
which book it is? I hear a cat and I got interested.
Wasn't it like the Nature of Witches that she's reading?
Yes, maybe. Yes.
Uh, oh, I would say that's the one. I cannot find a comment, but I think it's Nature of Witches.
Hmm.
Woo! I don't know for what for. Hello,
Hi.
Hey.
Sunny
Ooh.
Vegas. Never tried that one.
Me neither.
Me neither.
13 pages.
Mhm.
It's
Good.
good.
Very nice.
I did nothing in the few minutes left in the sprint when I
Woo.
joined. I mean, nothing is still doing something, like
Yes,
keeping us
Hmm.
I
company,
agree.
even if we don't know.
Yes.
Just because I'm doing nothing does not mean that I'm available. It means I'm
Hmm.
just relaxing.
Exactly. Because even when you're doing nothing, you're still thinking or whatever, relaxing.
Hmm.
taking a chill moment or whatever. That's still
Mm-hmm.
super
Yes.
important, and that's so rare. So just enjoy these moments.
Hmm.
I
Yep,
agree.
yep. Oh my gosh. Like just looking at Sony Vegas, iMovie, whatever, people are editing on their phones. And I'm
Yeah,
just like,
Yes,
wow,
a lot
that's
of people.
I could not do that because it's so tiny. Like
Hmm.
I could not do that, but that's a skill.
I
that
feel like I'm more faster in a computer because I just cut and copy and like move forward really quite
Mm.
quickly. And in phone, it will be like, like
yeah, no.
really.
I can't do it on the phone. I admire people who do all their editing on the phone.
Hmm.
That's a skill.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
patience.
mhm. Yes, I also like need to cut like in the right moment. I can cut like in a second later, a second of silence just freaks me out. So I need like to cut everything to the point. And I think that people who edit on the phone don't cut like to the point. They just leave a
Mm.
little bit. That's what I
Yeah.
think because it just sounds
Sometimes,
to me
yeah,
like yes.
it can be
I
harder.
guess it also depends on the setup you have because like if it's just your phone, I find it hard. But if
Mm-hmm.
it's your phone connected to a keyboard,
That might be doable.
Mm-hmm.
still tiny, but
Yes.
doable. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
yep, on phones. What? Cannot edit
Yes,
without a mouse.
that's the
Mm-hmm.
biggest for me too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mhm. I don't know. Do
I
you
don't
guys
know.
feel this way? But like at least on a laptop, on the keypad or the cursor dock,
Mm-hmm. The mouse pad, yes.
yeah, after so much time, it my fingers start to get hot from like all the rubbing and
Mm,
friction.
mm,
Oh,
The
hmm.
mouse, you can just click, click,
Interesting.
click, click, click.
So I usually edit it with my mouse, but since I started to edit in Final Cut Pro, I actually edit more with the trackpad because it's
yep.
really, I don't know, like comfortable in Final Cut Pro because everything is just like it works really good with Final Cut Pro, like I feel. So usually I edit it with the mouse, but now I use the mouse pad a lot. It's actually
Mhm.
really fun.
Yeah. I just got a mouse like recently, a few months ago for work, but that's like the magic pad. So it's like, it's not a
Mm,
mouse, it's just like a
yes, like a
silver.
square.
Like,
Yeah. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
yeah,
So that's a
Mm-hmm.
Wacom tablet that you got,
yeah.
but I really got like the
Mm-hmm.
magic pad from Apple that goes with the computer, and I
Um,
Mm-hmm.
use that, and I mean, I love that. But yeah,
I love tablets. They make things so easy.
yay! I also have like a Wacom tablet, and
Mm-hmm.
they're really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, shortcuts are lifesavers. I always make shortcuts in editing.
Yeah, like a damn sociopath. Yeah.
I don't
Which
have TikTok. I don't know what this is.
No,
me
like people
neither.
are doing oh,
Ah, yes, I think that I understand.
someone is
Like the
saying uh no, I don't read a few books at the same time or whatever, and the other one is like no, there is one, uh tell me how many animes, mangas you did not finish because like they're pretty long or whatever, and the person's gonna be like, no, I always finish my mangas, my animes, whatever, and the other one's gonna be like a damn sociopath. It's like that little game between like,
it's like a new trend on TikTok.
yeah.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yes,
Like someone would say, no, I don't have any unread TBR, like unread books on my shelves. The other person's gonna be like a damn sociopath. Like it's
mhm.
not normal. Like you're wild. Like yeah,
Oh,
that's a
okay,
trend.
okay.
That's me with people who don't
Okay,
use the mouse. Well, I don't know. I just find I don't know. I never had need for a mouse,
Yes,
but
I
now
like.
that I've been working from home, I bought
Mhm,
one so I could put like my computer back with a new keyboard and a mouse, and it's just like, oh.
mhm.
Hello.
Ah, hey.
I thought I would join in. I would actually explain, but basically, there's this thing with Olivia Rodrigo, and there's this like Sasha mentioned, there's a song is basically me. Like when people say like I edit without a mouse, like a damn sociopath. That's what I was trying to say.
Thanks for explaining.
Yes, it's nice to
That
see
way.
you.
Yeah, we're so
Oh,
happy to
don't
see
mind my
you.
eyes. It's so bad. My eyes are
How are
so
you
red.
feeling?
Not great. I actually got a garden hose to the face, so
You got a
yeah,
what?
A what?
a garden hose.
A garden
What's that?
hose to like
So
water plants?
yeah, I was watering
Mhm.
plants, and the thing it actually broke. So I got like a lot of water in my face and especially in my eyes. They're not as red as they used to be, but it was pretty bad.
Oh no. Does
So yeah,
it hurt?
a lot. Yeah, I've been. Hence why I'm wearing like my glasses, no makeup, and everything. Like I'm beautiful, but yeah, it
Yes.
wasn't great. It wasn't great.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are
It's
beautiful.
okay. It's okay.
Mhm.
Aw.
As long
So
as
yeah,
you're okay.
Yeah, as long as
yeah,
you're
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. I just thought I'd quickly say hi. Also,
Hi.
Hi. Hello, hello.
Hello,
Hello,
Nina.
Nina.
can you see something,
Yay.
at least?
I can
Like
see
A
ahead.
little
there
bit.
you go.
Yes,
Yes,
now.
definitely.
Oh, hello, Fuzzy.
Yeah,
Aw.
Friend.
So cute.
So you guys are having a relaxing day. That's important.
yeah.
Mhm.
We needed it today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well,
Thanks
you
for
came on
sharing.
time for the end
Yeah, I
Mhm.
thought I
of.
would just
Yes.
pop on for a little bit just before you guys said goodbye.
Mhm.
Hi, Nina.
Yay.
Mm.
My cat so much.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone finished the book.
Yay.
Yay! We love that.
Amazing. And 4.5
Yeah.
stars is so good. Amazing. I'm
Yeah.
going to
So
finish
yes,
the book really soon. I have 40 pages left. Like,
Ooh.
so little.
You can do it. Finish it before you go
you
to
can do
bed.
it.
Mhm.
Bye.
Bye. Good
Bye.
Maybe we could
night.
help. Good night. Take care. But yeah, time for us to leave and
Yes.
continue working, reading,
Mhm.
sleeping,
Sleeping.
doing whatever.
Sleeping.
Mhm.
Okay, well, thank you everyone for joining us. I also needed that little moment, that little escape from reality. I mean, reality is still reality, but you know what I mean. So thank
Yes.
you everyone.
Thanks, Sasha, for hosting. Thanks, everybody, for
Thank
coming.
you.
Thank you for coming. It was so fun and amazing.
And see you soon for the live show.
Yes, in a week, in Sunday.
Oh, yep. Cannot wait. Well, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.